Natalie Wood. In November 1981, the brilliant actress Natalie Wood, who became famous thanks to the films Miracle on 34th Street, West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause, went on a yacht ride near the California coast. Also on board were her husband Robert Wagner, the couple's friend Christopher Walken and the ship's captain Dennis Davern. However, only 3 men returned to the shore. A few days later, Natalie's body was found in the water. Robert, Christopher, and Dennis denied any involvement in the tragedy, claiming that in the evening the actress went to bed, and the next morning her cabin was empty. The official cause of Wood's death was recognized as drowning, and the case was closed. But 30 years later, this story took an unexpected turn. Captain Dennis Davern released his memoir, Goodbye, Natalie, Goodbye, Splendor, in which he admitted that during the 1981 investigation he supported Robert Wagner's version under pressure from lawyers and hid some important circumstances of what happened. He added that before the disappearance of the actress witnessed her quarrel with her husband, and also hinted that Wagner could have killed his wife. The case was reopened, and soon the official cause of death of the Hollywood star was changed from accidental drowning to drowning and other causes. In 2018, a spokeswoman for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office confirmed that new witnesses had appeared in the case, whose testimony painted a different picture of what happened on the yacht. However, so far, the investigation has not found grounds for the arrest of Robert Wagner. Brittany Murphy. In 2009, Brittany Murphy was considered one of the most promising Hollywood actresses, who had such high-profile films as The 8th Mile, Interrupted Life, Sin City, and Clueless. Therefore, the news that Murphy died at the age of 32 shocked everyone. Forensic experts concluded that the cause of death of the actress was a heart attack. Her body, weakened by a serious cold, simply could not withstand the attack of drugs, potent antibiotics, painkillers, antidepressants, and antipsychotics, which the celebrity took. But this version seemed unconvincing to many, including Brittany's father. He commissioned a special laboratory report that showed the presence of 10 potentially toxic heavy metals in the actress's hair. This strange clue led the man to assume that his daughter had been killed. 6 months later, another tragedy occurred, because of which the suspicions of relatives and fans of the actress only intensified. Brittany's 40-year-old husband died. According to the authorities, like his wife, he was a victim of pneumonia and drug overdose. Such a coincidence did not seem strange to the police. But Murphy's father made a sensational statement: American intelligence services were involved in the death of his daughter and her husband. According to him, the government opened the hunt for the actress because she supported Julia Davis, a former official who accused U.S. Customs officers of corruption. Out of fear for her life, Brittany decided to equip her home with round-the-clock security, cameras, and fingerprint recognition systems. But that didn't save her. The case of the deceased actress has been closed for many years, but theories around what really happened to her continue to live. Kurt Cobain. The 27-year-old lead singer of Nirvana was found dead in his home in April 1994. A suicide note lying next to his body allowed the police to put forward the most obvious version: Kurt Cobain committed suicide. However, many doubted, and continue to doubt, that the popular singer voluntarily took his own life. After all, Cobain's fingerprints were not found on the gun, which was also in the room. An autopsy revealed that the musician had such a dose of drugs in his body that he would not have been able to get back on his feet, let alone harm himself. And, finally, questions were raised by the suicide note itself. The final sentences, where Kurt says goodbye to his wife and daughter, do not coincide with the main part of the letter either in handwriting or in style. And if you do not take them into account, the note looks like a message from the musician to his band, which he plans to leave. Cobain's fans believed that his wife Courtney Love had a hand in the musician's death. In recent months, their relationship has deteriorated rapidly, and if Kurt had filed for divorce, she would have been left with nothing. And the suicide of the musician allowed Love to get all his multimillion-dollar fortune. Private Detective Tom Grant also insisted on this version. According to him, Courtney hired him to spy on Kurt in order to use him as a screen while she herself was organizing a real crime. Later, singer El Duce admitted that the musician's wife tried to hire him for $50,000 to shoot her husband. As for Courtney Love, she continues to vehemently deny all these accusations.